Hi there, welcome to this thing we... Okay, what do you want to do? Play on the network or at home? If home's what you want, home is what you get. How many people have you got? Okay then, just type in your John Henry and we'll get you on your sad, lonely, pathetic, desperate way. Great, got it. Does my star pupil want me to begin the instructions? No? Okay, choose wisely.
Choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, get this. It's the beginning of the end. The end episode, that is. You know, I hate to see things come to an end, but every ending is a new beginning. Speaking of beginnings, let's get started. Hey, welcome to You Don't Know Jack. Just me and you tonight, huh? Oh well. And we're off. The buzzer for the value on this one. The value of this question comes to $17.50. This one's called Rootin, Tootin, and Shootin. Okay, let's go. Suppose the Village People just finished a concert in Utah, where about 30 people showed up. What state should the cowboy ride toward if he wants to ride off into the sunset? Colorado, Idaho, Wyoming, or Nevada? I'm sorry, children. Please don't feed the loser. Does this ring a bell? Nevada is directly west of Utah. Of course, if he really wants to ride into the sunset, he can ride east to Cape Canaveral, where they can equip his horse with rocket boosters and actually launch him into the sun. Pick any amount. Here's your total value for this one. $500. I believe this one is called Holy Rollers with Ball Bearings. It's time for another episode of Robot Theater. Today, our robot thespians will be performing a play they adopted from the Bible. Take it away, kids.
Let us ride and bring about the end of the world. Yes, let us.
Hey, why do I have to carry scales? Stop complaining, famine. But war gets to carry a mighty sword. That is enough. Come on, horsemen. The apocalypse waits for no one. I wish I had a gun or something.
Quiet.
Chilling. So tell me, from what book in the Bible is this highly mediocre play adapted? Book of Job, Book of Exodus, Book of Revelation, or Book of Leviticus? What the hell are you thinking? Here's a good answer. The Book of Revelation. Now, I'm not positive about this, but I think one of the 7 signs of the apocalypse has something to do with robots attempting to act. Choose a value. The value for this one is $17.50. Up next, and the Zygote you wrote in on. All right, give me your best shot. If Noah Webster always had to have the last word, what did he say? Zytham, Zyzimus, Zyzageton, or Zithiaceae? That word with all the Z's there comes last in Webster's International Dictionary. It says here that it's some type of South American leafhopper, but some suspect it came about one night when Webster was trying to win a game of drunken Scrabble. Choose an amount. Okay, well, this question is worth exactly $3,750. Well, if it isn't my old friend, she's a real kick in the fanny. Forward march. Because she was a prostitute, which Fanny's Fanny got her in the most trouble. Fanny Mae's Fanny, Fanny Bryce's Fanny, Hill, the heroine of the English novel Memoirs of a Woman of Pleasure, got her Fanny in quite a bit of hot water over the years. Not to mention cold water, baby oil, melted chocolate, warm butter. Take a value. This one comes in at around $4,000. Allow me to introduce My Kingdom for a Script Doctor. I hear that Shakespeare wrote that the world is a stage. Well then, if Shakespeare's life had ended the same way Antigonus's final scene ends in The Winter's Tale, how would Shakespeare have left this world? Riding on a dolphin, pursued by a bear, fleeing with 3 monkeys, or running after chickens? It says it right here on page XXVI. Antigonus is supposed to exit the stage, pursued by a bear. Now, if Shakespeare's life were produced by a local theater company, he'd probably just be chased by a, second-rate actor in a rented bear costume. Ticket amount. This question comes out to around $7,500. What in the... I can't read this.
It's time for...
Remember, unscramble the anagram and then buzz in with the answer. You act fast, you get more cash. The opening value for this one is $7,500. Okay, take a look at this phrase I got here and see if you can unscramble it. I try change gem. It's the title of a movie from 1992. Ah, yes, a great year for movie titles. There's a surprise twist that sets up the end of the movie. The main character turns out to be a man, and they all play a game where everybody cries or something. Time's up. Well, let's see. The Crying Game? Hey, got it on my first try. My dad used to play a game with me called The Crying Game, too. Not a lot of rules to it. He'd just try his best to make me cry. And then he would start to laugh. I bet he's laughing right now somewhere. I hate you, Daddy. I love you. I hate you. Time to pick a value. Well, I'll be gosh darned. $47.50. Here we have Jehovah. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If the Jehovah's Witnesses proclaim that the end of the World Wide Web is near, which of these will they most likely say? Only Java-based websites will enter heaven. Only 144,000 websites will enter heaven. Only young websites will enter heaven, or all websites will enter heaven. Blessed are those with slow modems. Our friends over at the Witnesses claim that only 144,000 people, God's little flock, will be saved at the apocalypse. They've based this belief on something they found scribbled on the back of an ancient cocktail napkin. How about a value? Let's see how much you can win this time. $4,500. Shake hands with There's Gold in Them Thar Lauren Hills. Let's see how you handle this one. Let's say you get to the end of the rainbow and you find a pot of gold records. What is necessarily true of these records? They're all on American labels. They've all been #1 on the charts. They've all netted over $10 million in sales, or they've all sold 500,000 copies. You want a gold record? No big deal. All you got to do is sell 500,000 copies and then send the Recording Industry Association of America about $300.
Oh, Sinead O'Connor, there you be, lassie. I knew you'd be hiding somewhere these past few years.
Go ahead and pick an amount. The total for this question is $47.50. The category is Tonight I'm Gonna Party Like I'm 9. All right, here's what's what. I want you to take a look at this personal ad and see if you can tell me who might have placed it. When you know your answer, buzz in and type. Small white toddler in top hat and birthday suit in search of potty-trained female to share the bubbly and ring in the new. The old man's gone and there's a new kid on the block. Let's potty! Go for it. Who placed the ad? All you had to do was type this. Baby New Year is the swinging toddler who wears nothing but a smile and takes over for Father Time at midnight on New Year's Eve. Of course, the next day he's all hungover and spends the whole day puking. Just like a regular baby. Buzz in for your amount. Here's what we're looking at. $17.50. Let's see what we got going. Save the last waggle for me. All right, imagine this. For the last dance at prom, you grabbed where the punch and cookies are, who the queen is, whether you'll have... You know you want to... answer, right? Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? The waggle dance is the dance that little scout bees perform to let the colony know the location of nearby food sources. Or maybe he just drank too much on the way to the prom, I don't know. Go ahead and choose a value. And here's what you got. $3,000. You feel like smashing a couple of bugs? It's time to bug out. Remember, buzz in to squash the bugs that don't belong in each set. And you'll be heading toward a final round value of $3,000. Okay, the end is drawing nigh. Even though I have no idea what nigh means, let's get to it. Desserts! Buzz in when you see one that's not. Florida cities.
Miami. Lincoln. Jacksonville. Clearwater. Bismarck.
Actors whose characters live through Scream 1.
David Arquette. Matt Campbell. David Arquette. Reed Schreiber.
Football terms.
End zone. Tight end. Split end. Center end.
Speaking of tight ends, Jennifer Lopez movies.
Breaking away. Out of sight. Anaconda. Alusa. Selena.
Shakespeare characters that die by the end of the play.
Hamlet. Horatio. Romeo. Lear. Macbeth. What?
Extinct animals.
Ocelot.
Well, that was really, okay. Just okay. Time to choose a value. The amount for this one is $4,500. Well, look what I found. Mr. Clean for president. Pencils ready. Let's do it. If Franklin Delano Roosevelt used end dust to clean up the Dust Bowl, what would he be wiping down with an old cloth? The Ozarks, the Great Plains, the Mojave Desert, or the Continental Divide? The Great Plains. Yeah, that FDR always was good at cleaning things. In fact, he blamed the Great Depression on insufficient mopping. Grab a value. Here's the price tag, $4,500. For your enjoyment, it's not over till the fat lady loses some weight. So, it's not over till the fat lady sings, huh? All right then. If a music company wants to measure if a fat lady is really fat enough to qualify for one of these singing gigs, which of these scenarios might occur? BMI assessing her BMI, DECA assessing her DECA, RCA assessing her RCA, or KTEL assessing her KTEL. Tonight, wrong answers and the players who love them. Does this ring a bell? The BMI, or Body Mass Index, is a tool used to determine whether folks are in their healthy weight range. And since her name is Fat Lady, I'm gonna guess probably not. Pick a value. The reward for this one is $5,000. This category is known as the Porky Gates of Heaven. Ready? Good, we're starting. Where might a pig spend its afterlife? On a platter of moussaka, in a pan of rajol, on a plate of kucha fritos, or in a bowl of tripe? No, silly. You're thinking of a heavenly cow. I love cow. Should have picked this one. A plate of kucha fritos is just one of the many tasty places a pig can spend its afterlife. In pig heaven, you don't have to do good deeds to earn your wings. All you have to do is taste delicious. Buzz in for the value. You might want to put on your breathing apparatus for this one. We're going down. Well, you've made it to the Jack Attack. Now, you should already know all about this. All you need is to get a clue. Going out in style. Let's see how you make out. Let go of the keyboard and bask in a job well done, my friend. Let's take a look at your final score. There it is. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will ya? Because you don't know Jack!
What are you doing? I'm lonely. Are you? Call me. 1-800-HOT-BOX. Let's go out.
I was up for a night of hot woman on robot action. Well, I got what I wanted. Plus, at the end of the night, my robotic escort really put out.
Give me a call. 1-800-HOT-BOX. I'm waiting by the phone. Plus, at the end of the night, I really put out.
Here's on, good buddy. Oh.